Hello friends, Fujosovich back with more Eternal gameplay. This time we're going to be hopping into our free forge that we got. And to explain what the forge is, forge costs either 2,500 gold or 250 gems. And at the start of each forge, you will select 25 cards to create a 2-faction deck. And after you've selected the cards, you then use these cards to go up against computer AI opponents. But the really cool thing is that you keep all 25 cards. This should be at the top. The rewards are great, don't get me wrong. They're great. But the fact that you get to keep the cards, so if you happen to get a legendary and you select that legendary, you get to keep it, which is super cool. And it's a really fast way to help you build your decks. And then the rewards, what you're doing is you're trying to get to 7 wins before you get 2 losses. And then the rewards are based on your performance. And so it's very similar where you'll go get a bronze chest upgraded to... You get two bronze and then 1 gold. Oops. And then the progression. So each win and loss affects the difficulty of the forge, much like how we talked about with the gauntlet. And then your rank in forge resets. And so again, we've mentioned this with the gauntlet, how there is the theory that you give up before your final win so that you don't rank up. But I don't like that. I don't believe in that. Let's go. In forge, you pick 25 cards to play. And 16 power will be automatically added to your deck. So that's 16 plus 25 is, what is that? 30, 41? 41 card deck, that's okay. In addition to prizes, all the cards you pick are added to your collection. Thank you. So, you get to pick a 2 colors. So I was not going to pick red, but this is a legendary. I was going to be going to either pick Combre colored cards. Oh, I am just so torn right now because I don't want to make any sort of red deck at all to play with. Flying, charge, each unit in your deck randomly gets flying or charge. That is kind of really strong, isn't it? I don't know how I turn this down even though I don't want to make a red deck right now. I have to pick it though, right? I was really hoping to be making either a Felm deck, because the Felm deck is what I got with the free combo deck, because you get a quest each week. I can talk more about that later. Leave a message in the comments if you want me to explain that. You get a free combo deck each week from a quest that you have to complete, and I got Felm, and I thought, you know what, let me try that. I wanted to do Combre, which would mean that I would pick the Carnosaur. I am so torn. And the thing is, I can then just disenchant this to make my other cards, but I have to pick it, right? There's no doubt about it. I think at this point, I either take the Forge Wolf. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take Shadow, and going to be making a Stone Scar deck. And the idea here is Stone Scar can be powerful, or can be strong at least, but it will also allow me then to collect a couple Shadow cards, with the idea then of being able to help supplement my Felm deck. Okay, so now we're committed to these two, and we'll take a look. I believe I have all of these. At this point, I think I'm just looking for the Infiltrate +2/+2. That's a playable card. I don't want the rifle. Lifesteal, deal 1 damage. Draw a Shadow Sigil. The Blood Beetle is also playable. These are both playable cards. Do I want to be drawing another Sigil? How worried about draw are we right now versus early game minions? Let's go with the draw. I love draw. Lifesteal and Reckless. I think I have it, but I'll take it. Oh, here's a rare. That's good. Amethyst Monument. Transmute 5? A 3/3 Puma with Lifesteal. That looks like it's pretty strong. And I'm not going to be building a Stranger deck, so that's out. I think in terms of doing well in this, I think the Stone Scar Maul will probably be better. But yeah, we'll go with that. Death Strike, kill a unit. I think I have a bunch of those. Exhaust all enemy units. That could be something. Infiltrate, play a 5/5 beast. Do I need that by any chance? I feel like I should be looking at what I'm potentially aiming for. And I don't think Beast Caller is anywhere on there. I think we'll just take the Death Strike. That's useful. Just killing a unit. Play a +2 Iron Sword on one of your units. That could be good. Sacrifice a unit and draw 2 cards and get. You know what? I'm up for that. Power Surge I think is going to be pretty good. Yeah, I don't want a Spiked Helm. We'll go Power Surge. Nice face damage or removal. Draw one of the top 4 cards of your deck. Put the rest on the bottom. Again, weapons are good. Sacrifice a unit to kill an enemy unit. If we keep picking these type of cards, we're going to have to get some sort of flood ability then. Entomb, draw a card. We're kind of low on the curve, but I think that's okay. 5/3 Overwhelm. Now this is what we're talking about. Entomb, play 2 1/1s. Or deal 2 damage to the enemy and then draw a Fire Sigil. I like that. I like continuing the draw. This is a pretty good card. Give an enemy unit -1/-1. Do we want another one of those? What's our curve looking like? Do we need another Caleb's Favor? No, not right now. We'll take one of these to kind of help flood a little bit. Strangers, we don't want strangers. They really want to give me this monument. I'll go... I don't know if drawing a torch is going to be any good, to be honest with you. We'll see how it works out. Deal 3 damage to the enemy player. Deal 2 damage. That doesn't seem that great. Sacrifice a unit and draw 2 cards. We already have one of those. You know what? Maybe we just have to try and make a bit more of a aggressive deck. Lifesteal, deal 4 damage to a unit. Maybe. And deal 1 damage to enemy player. I want early game units. I hate losing early on. Oh, these are... I feel like we're going to be needing some bigger... Summon, you get lifesteal this turn. Yeah. Quick draw. Deal 2 damage. When this kills a blocking unit, the blocker doesn't deal damage. Deal 2 damage to an enemy unit and to the enemy player. That's what I'm talking about. Obsidian Golem. Draw +2/+2 Obsidian Armor. It could work here. Now this is what I like. Draw a card. Deal some damage and draw a card. An attachment, no. Let's flood the board a little bit more. Enemy units get +1/+1. Is Plague even a thing? You know what? I'll take a Plague. I don't have a Plague yet. We have a bunch of these. Charge and Quick Draw. Could be good. Deal 1 damage. The top unit or weapon of your deck gets +1/+1. So that's just categorically better than what we've seen with the Justice, where Justice is just the top card, gets +1/+1. Charge and Quick Draw. For 5 though, I don't think that's good enough. I'll take Temper even though I don't think Temper is good. Kill an exhausted enemy unit. Yeah, we want a little bit of control here. And our last card that we get is going to be a rare. Oblivion Spike. +1 attack for each of your units in the void. Infiltrate. Play 2 5/5 beasts. Holy moly, if that survives... Entomb, draw Steelfang Chakram from the void. Oh, so it's one of these like infinite weapon type of dealios. Which could be good. I don't believe that the Direwood Beast Caller would ever be anything that you would really want to be playing. Oblivion Spike also I don't really like. I'll take this. I think this is some decent control for what we're going to be doing here. And let's get into our first game. I know that was 12 minutes of drafting, but I think it's kind of interesting to see how the draft works. Entomb, a weapon, our other control weapon. I'm not a huge fan of this hand, to be honest with you. I'm going to go ahead and redraw. Maybe that's risky, because I do have early game plays there. Oh, this is brutal. Oh, so brutal. Oh, no. We are sad, but that's okay. Yeah, now we don't need the extra fire sigils, I'll tell you that much. Ooh, we need to top deck pretty well. Although we do have a bunch of drawing cards, so maybe I'm not too worried. I was going to say, if he passes there, we could be in business. Yeah, I'll just throw this out, get another fire sigil. I would save this for a turn and see if he plays a 3-1 or something, that would be good. Draw 2 cards, that's unfortunate for me, to be honest with you. I might save this to see if he plays a 1-1 flying or anything like that. I'll go Shadow now just to keep it balanced. Do I want to execute here? You know what, I want to take back the board. I know maybe this is a little bit too aggressive of a play, but if he's not going to answer the 2-1, I start chipping away. And I do have a little bit of burst in this deck. That's unfortunate. And we'll go fire, not that it matters. And now we can draw a torch with that, and we'll end turn. We'll be on defense here. He'll probably attack with the 1-4, knowing I can't stop him. Oh, that's going to be really bad news for me. We'll just do 1 damage here. And basically just wait. And we'll see if he's going to attack with the 3-5. It doesn't seem like he's really into the attacking mood. Enemy units gain -1/-1. This is not a fast spell, this is just a spell. Does that help me at all? This goes to 0-3, this goes to 0-2, this goes to 2, so it's not really helping me that much. Maybe I should have kept that initial hand. We're not looking... Yeah, that's fine. Kill an exhausted enemy unit. We can really burst through some stuff, that's for sure. No, I don't want to kill that one. We'll wait. I can afford to take a bunch more damage. I have a lot of draw, and I have a little bit of healing, to be honest with you. I can afford to take this chip damage, I'm not worried. Especially when we know we got a big power surge coming. Or flame burst, oops. Deal 2 damage to an enemy unit. I think I will attack with this. Because worst case, I take out the 1-4, right? That is pretty bad, though. Wait, hold on. Should I use this now? He's filled the board relatively extensively. We can comfortably attack in. Draw a torch. He puts a torch in my hand. Now we kill that unit. And now we have a whole bunch of... We've got a whole bunch of burn in our hand now. Obviously not enough to go face. It's going to be 3 + 8. I'll take the 2. I don't care about the 2. I wonder if it's worth taking it out. Worth taking that out almost. Fast spell, do I kill it? No, I'll wait. We have given enemy unit -1/-1. Do I turn this into a 1-3? Or do I get rid of that attack? I get rid of that attack, I think is more important. Do we want to take out the 2-4? Or can we just kill it now? Yeah, you know what, let's just kill that now. And we'll just attack. And I think he can still block with the 0-3, right? Okay. Do I want to kill it? No, I'll have more important things. Okay. That's okay. That's good to know. To be honest with you, I didn't know how that mechanic was going to be working there. We can just attack with both, because we can basically kill anything that he... Oh, that's unfortunate. Stunning a unit, I'm fine with it. It's not going to affect me in the long run. I'm expecting that I'll be able to kill whatever he plays no matter what, having Flame Blast in my hand. Starting turn. And one of the big things with Eternals, you really have to be... Draw one of the top 4 cards of your deck, put the rest on the bottom. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Okay, so obviously we're not taking the sigil. Sacrifice a unit and draw 2 cards and get 2 hearts. Yeah, we'll take Devour for sure. There's no point in attacking with him. So now we're going to draw a couple more cards. Lifesteal. Oh, these are good. These are good. Now we got some units going. There we go. See, this is one of the reasons why I wanted that draw in the deck. Oh, and our opponent's going to have some cards now, too. Oh, no, not a 1/4. Shadow Sigil, and we'll attack with both of these. Oh, that hurts. No, I have no way to save him. That's fine. That happens. Is it worth getting rid of that or not? Oh, that kind of hurts. You know what? I think I will get rid of him. As silly as it seems. Stun an enemy. Wow, good for him. Oh, yeah, why did I do that? I could have waited until he defended. That was very silly of me, actually. So that's really interesting to see. No blocks. I'll take the 1 damage. I don't care. So that's really interesting to see the ordering sometimes, how it's very much 10 to face. 10 is not enough. Deal 3 damage to the enemy player. Perfect. 3. Now we have 3 plus 10. We're at 13. We just need to get a couple more attacks through. That's all. Oh, that's very sad that I did it that way. Yeah, I'll attack this way. Deal 4 damage to attacking minion. Oh, no! And we dealt the 3 damage. We're at 11, so he's only at 4, really. I'll take the damage. I'm not bothered. But as we already showed, our deck does have a bunch of draws, so we shouldn't be too worried. What is this? Just a 1 power 1/1. Neat. So we equip this, and then we will end turn. No blocks? I wonder the math if I am able to... Oh. That's definitely why he wasn't that worried. Infiltrate, +2/+2. I'll just attack here. Even if it takes out the 1/2, I think that's fine. Because I believe the way this will work is, yeah, now I gain this back, right? And we will equip it. And then end turn. And we'll be able to... Oh, summon, draw a card. Entomb, play 2 more guys. And I think this is how we'll be able to burst through our opponent here. There we go, finally getting through. We have our weapon back, and we throw it back onto our unit, and then we're good. And this is how we'll be able to get through all of his no attack, a bunch of health minions. Oh. Well, that's not cool. I wonder if that's worth flame blasting. We'll deal 1 damage just to get rid of that thing, because it's annoying. This is now 12. So the only issue is then if he plays something else big, I can't do anything. Or if I'm able to wait a couple more turns, although there's not that many turns left. Because there's no fatigue like there is in Hearthstone. What we have in Eternal is you lose if your deck runs out of cards. And because I now am ahead, we actually have to kind of worry about that sort of thing, which is very interesting. Fire Sigil makes us sad. There's only so many sigils left, though, in the deck, so we can't really expect to be burning from this high. We have to hope that's not another card that's just going to destroy us. We have a chance. We totally have a chance here. Overwhelm. And we will see what happens here. No way to stop us. Perfect. Alright. Win numero uno. in the forge, so that's pretty good. And we do have 1 bronze chest. Alright, that's going to be all for this video. I know we've kind of run a little bit long, but we got to see how the draft works, and we got to see a little bit of gameplay. If you're enjoying this, feel free to subscribe to get automatic updates for when I keep uploading these games, and I will be going back to a little bit of Hearthstone, but I'm loving Eternal right now. The different game mechanics are really interesting. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you next time.